Test, test, test. There we go. Test, test. All right, now the microphone is working. And the chatbot's working too. All right. Yeah, this is why we do like the pre-show stuff. Test everything, make sure it's all working. How's everything going? I actually am not having dinner yet. I'm going to eat later. I'm not super hungry right now, so I'm just kind of munching on some crackers. Got some Ritz crackers. Nice. Farm that, boy. Put a ship nearby with a flag on it. Those lights might be the most they might be the most farmable thing in the game. Because not only are they a good decoration, you can grind them up for netherite ingots, a lot of them, or you can just sell them for a shit ton of money. They are just all around a great item to farm. Great ROI on those things. All right, I'm going to go and refill my drink, and then I'm going to get started. With a bowl of made some I don't know if you call it gumbo, jambalaya. It's like shrimp and andouille sausage and like a spicy sauce. It's like a southern dish. It's very spicy. And let the bowl with a little bit of sauce and a few grains of rice on the counter. And the cat jumped up there and was eating it. And now she just can't stop licking her face because it's so spicy. Like, yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Nice, so you made level 40. Awesome. All right, let's do this. So let me tell you, man, I don't know if you noticed in that video, but I now have the executioner gloves and executioner boots. And check this out, because I was farming these things, man. Look at this. Look at how many of these upgrade stations I got, because what I was doing, I was going over to, here, let me do this so you can see. I was looking for these towers, right? This one, I just got the boots on this one, or not the boots, the gloves. I have actually 2 pairs of boots now, but I was still farming for the gloves. So I just got it on this tower, right? And look at this. Where's the, there we go. Look at this. Look at 153 of these guys. And 60, oh my God. Oh. I just realized something. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. I think, was it this one? Yes. Oh, and I got enough. Okay, because it's only 50 and I got 62. But, hold on. I only got enough to do it once. So I want to make sure I do it on the best one. Ice resistance, durability loss, nothing on that one. Poison resistance, 7 put. Yeah, you know, and this is why I put at the end of all of those tier videos, like, I say, if I made any mistakes, let me know in the comments. I did not know that the charge rune works on bows. I thought it was weapons only. Let me take a look at that rune. I want to see what it says. Wow, it does say weapons bows. Okay. Are there any others? That says bow. That's Battle Feast. Okay, so I guess it's just this one and where is it? Battle Feast. I guess these are the 2 that can go on weapon or bow. Honestly, I don't think that moves the needle. And the more I thought about it, at the highest level, when this is 100% damage bonus and this is going off 100% of the time, I think the Shadow Echo is better than charge. And I'll tell you why. Because this goes off on every shot. This only goes off on like every 2nd or 3rd shot, depending on how quickly you fire. But at lower level, like a small rune, where this is a 25%, what's this one? 10%? So this is only going off on every 10th shot. Whereas this one, yeah, it's only 50%, whereas this is a double, but it's going off every 2nd or 3rd shot instead of every 10th shot. So they kind of switch places. At low level, the charge rune is better. But when you get like a really high level rune, like a perfect rune, it switches and the Shadow Echo rune becomes better. But I ranked this rune as the number 1 top rune in the game already anyway, so it's not like I could put it any higher. But yeah, that's why I always say at the end of those, because I know that that's my like big fear when I do those like ranking videos, is that like one of the mistakes I made. I'm gonna be upfront about this. I made this mistake and I edited it out. I deleted it because after I was done, when I was in the editing process and I looked at the rune closer, I was like, I just said that wrong. It didn't change the ranking because I didn't rank it very high to begin with. I might have even put it lower, and it is the arrow recall. Because when I was originally describing it, and if you go back and look, my description of the arrow recall is pretty brief. Because I thought, because I said it was niche, and it is niche. And this is only useful to someone doing an archery build. But I misread this rune. I thought that what it did was, like this one says 5% chance, I thought what it did was when you fire your arrow, there's a 5% chance that your arrow will come back to you, that you will recall your arrow. Because that's what Makes sense when you say recall. You are recalling your arrow back to you. Like when Thor calls Mjolnir to his hand, he's recalling Mjolnir back to him. This is what I was thinking, right? I didn't read the rune correctly. What it does is when someone else shoots you, when a Mortivar shoots you, there's a chance that you get to keep that arrow that you just got hit with. That is worse because if I recall my runes, then I will gain anti-gravity arrows or scanner arrows. If a Mortivar shoots me, I'll get back, what, copper arrows, iron arrows? I don't need those. So that makes this, I mean, it is a way to get more arrows if you're like running low, but it's less useful than the way I thought it worked. Because the way I thought it worked, if you have this and you have recycling maxed out, that's 40% chance there, and I think the highest one is 45%. Let me check. Yeah, 45%. So you have 40% and 45%. That's a 95% chance you get your arrows back. Over time, you're going to get back more arrows. You're like your count of arrows would go up. You wouldn't lose ammo. You would actually gain ammo. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm probably someday when there's a lot more runes out, like when after 1.0 comes out, I will do an update because I guarantee as game mechanics change and they put out updates and they put out new runes, my opinions on things are going to change. Like the backstab runes, I think there's one that does backstab. Was it? Was there a rune that does backstab? There was something in here that I was like, this will get better. Not charge. Which one was it that I was like, this will be better someday? Yeah, those are useful. But like because I do make the mistake of like, I think like an end game player because that's where I'm at. And I forget that, you know, for some people they're still early or mid game. So what's valuable to them is not going to be the same as what's valuable to me. And I do try to keep that in mind. Like I talk about how like for me, the madness arrow, this is probably the best in mid game arrow. Like you're not going to start off with this. You're going to start off with these three right here with the stick, the stone, and the copper, right? Mid game, for me, the madness arrow and the freezing arrow are like the two that are, because this is a fair escape, right? Like you shoot them with this arrow, they slow down and you run away. It gets you out of danger. This turns your enemies against each other. But I mean, these other arrows all have situations and circumstances where they would come in useful. And it's just like, those arrows didn't come in until after I was already end game. So I never really got a chance to play with these. Even when I did the restart, I wanted to do archery. I couldn't. It just was, it's such an uphill battle. If I were to restart today and try to do archery again, I think I'd probably have a better time of it. Now that I've taken a closer look at the archery, at the arrows, at the runes, I have a better idea of like what kind of strategy I would want to use. So I think if I did it again, I could pull it off. The problem is ammunition. You consume so many arrows. It is just so difficult. They really need, they need to change the recall to like arrow recycling or something like that. Not recycling, reclamation. And then make an actual recall rune that when you shoot an arrow, there's a chance your own arrow comes back to you. That would be way better. They could even keep the same percentage and make a cap out at 45%. Okay, so let's take a look at this. 40 gold. Do I have 40 gold ingots? Let's take a look. 32. Ooh, I'm a little short. How am I doing on... Oh, wait. Look at that. All right, so we got all our gold. Now, what else do we need? We need 50 skulls. I've killed a lot of these guys in the past few days. And then we need one of these and one of these. Oh, this is going to take a while. You know what? Let me take a few of these and put them over here. That should increase the speed of this. All right. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that to cook, I got Grove Murmur today. Not on this save, on my main save. It was one of the big rare weapons that I didn't have. I posted a picture of it. It's and I upgraded it. So I have one more upgrade. There's the flower that you need for the last upgrade. I don't think is in the game yet because it's something called Tallish. And it's a flower I've never seen before. Hopefully it'll come in the update. All right, so if I recall, my plan was to go back to hunting capybaras. Looking for the capybara merchant. There we go. All right. Oh, also, I switched to the green hood. Right now I've got an apprentice poison mage on, right? Because I realized I was trying to match it to the tunic, but this is not a tunic. This is chainmail. This is metal. Why am I trying to match a cloth hood to the metal? And it's got green in it here, and it's got a green cape. So I'm like, the hood should match the cape. So I got two colors here, right? Or two green hoods, right? I've got... what do I got on here? This is the apprentice poison mage, and this is the mage adept hood. And I think the poison mage matches a little bit better in terms of like the color. And it's got gray here, whereas this one's it's got more of a bluish color here. And I prefer the gray because it ties in with the outfit more, especially when you look at it from the front. I think this is just a better look. So yeah, I switched from the gray to the green. Let's check how our ingots are doing. Oh, little lag there. Where am I? Oh. Look, why am I going so slow? Oh, they're done. All right, cool. Let's do this. We're moving. We're apparently moving forward right now. Minus 24 to... Okay, so this is a... So we got our final upgrade on our mortified wall. I can't believe I found 3 different locations for it. Let's see. Oh, we got spawn on there. Where's spawn? Spawn is over there. Let's swing it around. Oh, check this out. You see that in the front there? I put lights on it. I realized I was having a bit of difficulty because of like the, you know, it looks 3D, but we're actually looking at a 2D. Like your computer screen is flat. And yes, the image on it looks 3-dimensional, but like it's hard to get depth. So what I wanted to like line up the nose of my ship to something to like, you know, pull up to it, it was hard for me to tell when I was close. But by putting these lights up here, now I know when I'm close to the wall because the wall starts to light up from the lights on the front. Plus, it just looks cool. I need to get... I need so many more shadow... And I need to farm more... I really need to find this capybara merchant. It's going to make this so much easier to find him. Like, I want to believe my stuff in. The rusty steamer metal lanterns. Welcome to chat. Did a couple seconds ago, but I spent the this one had two, and I needed general skulls to get. I am about to plow in. Test, test, test. Can you see if it... bars up there underneath my face? Well, so that you guys could see when I'm talking. Stream. But if the bars stop, that means the microphone's not even picking me up. So next time I cut out, let me know if the bars also stop. All right, we're gonna. He's just got so much stuff that I need. He sells runalite. Oh, I've just stopped. There's an island spawning in. Ah, there we go. He also sells a bunch of rare jewelry that I need. I would love to find Abyss Forge, like up on an island. There we go. How's that? Is that better? I only use it for stream. I really need to, like, I have a checklist in my head. I need to create a physical checklist. Is because I forget to switch my microphone from channel 2. Because it makes it easier for editing. Like if I hear like a song or something in the background that I want to remove or silence, my voice is on a different track. Okay, so it's something in OBS. Test, test, test. How about now? I don't know if that fixed it or not, but... Test, test, test. I don't know what's causing it. Maybe it's because I moved the microphone? I did move it a little bit. I didn't think it was that sensitive. Hold on, give me a second here. I'm going to try something. Because I think it's that I have, I don't know. I have it set where apps can't take exclusive control. Let apps access your microphone. Yeah. Privacy setting. This is annoying. Like I keep clicking. I left click. I right click. It always just takes me to privacy. It's like, no, I want all the other settings, not privacy. No, I don't want voice activation either. System. Microfono. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, that would not affect my microphone at here. Sound? Test, test, test. Test microphone for voice. I don't see the option where it says let it take exclusive access. All right, I'm not going to. I don't want to spend all day on this. Oh, you know another thing I could do? Maybe I can adjust the threshold? Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Wait, okay, we'll see if that does it. I just turned the threshold way up. So on the limiter. So maybe the limiter was limiting me. We'll see what happens. But I mean, the way I had it before, like I should have to like scream in order for this thing to not be able to. Because the point of the limiter is just to so that I don't get too loud, you know, and like blow out your ears. But I already had it set pretty loud. Why am I tilted like this? Should level out when I get up to top speed. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got the lift kit. Oh, go up a little bit, up a little bit. There we go. Or I guess we're flying at 40. It's entirely possible that the capybara in this world is like 120k out. There's no guarantee that I'm going to find it flying around in a circle at 32k like this. I did make a modification. I was talking earlier about I put these lights up here because when I get up close to something, when I want to get like the nose of the ship level so I can like just step off the ship and onto like a ledge or something, it's hard to tell when you're in the cockpit like how close you are to something because it looks 3D but it's not really 3D, so like the depth perception is lost. You have to kind of just guess. But by putting these lights up here, I can tell when I'm close because I start seeing the headlights. You don't start seeing the headlights until you're like 5 or 6 blocks away. Yeah, basically. Yeah, and my other save, he's 24K. But in that save, like, everything is like between 24 and 32K. Every rare item, every unique, every like everything that matters is just in this like ring that goes around spawn. That's like between 24 and 32K. Except for the star gloves. The gloves are not there. Not that I've seen, anyway. Excuse me. But from what has been described, like, the gloves are just, even if they were common, they're just naturally hard to find. Alright, let's try something else. Let's, because I'm pretty sure I've done at least 2 laps at 30. Let's go out to 40. We'll go to 45. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that it's always like in a cardinal direction away from spawn. Like my Cappy Merchant is almost straight east. Just slightly to the north. All right, we just passed 40. You know what? I'll go to 41 and stop. I don't want to go too far. 45 feels a little bit too far. These are all desert islands. It's not going to be there. Grove Murmur is insane, by the way. It's not a terribly powerful weapon. I mean, it's probably on par with Bronze. But it gives you XP on a kill. I got mine up to level 6 right now. It gives me 20% XP. That means if I have an XP amulet and an XP ring, I could have a 50% XP bonus before I even get the monolith. Which, yes, right now is not valuable to me, but when they raise the level cap, and they will, it will become valuable to me. That's actually not a bad idea. But I can't imagine the insane logistics of trying to program in, okay, now, like, you know, go around this structure and, you know, curve right at, you know, 12 degrees or something to stay at this distance. To try and, like, program that in, I mean. Like, obviously, you know, you could just press the right turn key and just go, but yeah, I mean, in a way, this is autopilot. I mean, they did say that there was going to be a ship overhaul at some point. So we'll see what they give us. Now, my capybara merchant, the nearest islands were deserts. What about you guys? Was your merchant near deserts, or was it near, like, swamps or something? Or was it, like, by forests? The island itself is a forest, but the other islands around it are deserts. Yeah, I have seen that once, and the person who said it claimed to be a coder, but I'm like, if they're not doing that, there must be a reason for it. Like, if it was so easy to just flip a switch, they would have flipped it. Every suggestion I make with the understanding of, especially the one I made today, is like, Listen, I know this might be difficult. If you can't do it, I understand. It's okay. I don't go in with like, well, listen, this is just such a simple thing. It's so easy. Like, it would actually be stupid not to do it. I mean, accessibility issues, features are important. You know, we don't want to exclude an entire community from the game. But I think one of the mistakes that a lot of people make is like, they're wanting like really advanced stuff, and it's like, they need to finish the base game first. Like, well, why don't you have this ultra advanced complicated feature? It's like, because they're still trying to just balance melee. I mean, like, they haven't even finished the classes yet. They gotta get, like, the basic bones of the game done before they go and introduce some, like, super complicated stuff. I am drifting closer. Need to get back out to 41k. I realize everybody keeps asking for cannons. I'm like, for what? There's nothing to shoot. I'm like, if they gave me a cannon on my ship, I would be using that cannon to kill the Mortivar Lord. Like, but he's inside. I'm like, I would dig a hole. If you put a cannon on my ship, I am shooting the Mortivar Lord with a cannon. And it's like, I don't want stuff attacking my ship. I don't know what... And there's people like, I want my ship to take battle damage. I want it to crash. I want it to sink. I'm like, why? Why are you trying to make the ship worse? It's fine. All of that stuff, that's a mod. That's not vanilla. Like, if you want that, that's okay. I'm not going to criticize you. If you want a realistic ship, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people want, like, a more aggressively challenging experience. They want to play Rust. And it's like, that's fine. If you're into Rust, we can do a Rust mod for Everwind. But it's not going to be vanilla. That's not what this game is. That's not what it's trying to be. Yeah, well, in this other game, we have that feature. So why can't we have it here? Like, because this isn't that game. And it's not trying to be. Yeah, I'm not a big PvPer either. Like, I understand. Like, I used to play on a Minecraft server that had a PvP arena, which I think that's the way to do it. You can have, like, just a little area that's designated PvP, and if you don't want to do PvP, all you have to do is don't go in the arena. It was a small area. It's like maybe, you know, a little bit bigger than a ship. Like, you could park my ship in the arena. There's a little bit of room on each side. And then, of course, they had, like, parkour and platforms and stuff, so you could, like, do, Super Smash Brothers. Jumping up on platforms and shooting each other with arrows and throwing potions and stuff. It's like, if that's what you're into, by all means, go for it. And then I had people like, will you PvP me? I want your head. Because when they had a mod in there where if you died in PvP, the other person would get like a copy, a duplicate of your head. And I'm like, because my head was a redstone block. Because I had a custom skin. It was just a straight redstone block. And so people wanted a copy of my head. And I'm like, no. I don't. No.
And then, like, what would happen is, like, because, and the reason being is because I would go in there so that this, and I did this a couple times. So somebody was like, hey, can I just get a copy of your head? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'd go in there, and someone else would run in and kill me, and they'd take the head. So I had to sit there even longer, waited, like, respawn, so that the person who asked me could get it. And it's after a while, it's like, dude, come on. Well, a chunk in this game is 1,000 by 1,000. That's a huge combat area. I suppose if you're doing ship-to-ship battle, 1,000 by 1,000 is reasonable. Yeah, I would love to have like a Star Trek mod for this game. It's like this thing. Look at this compass. It's a communicator from original Star Trek. I would love if every time you flipped it open, it would go, "Beam me up, Scotty." I would love a Star Trek cosmetics kit for this. It would be so awesome. Oh yeah. Like in Skyrim, all the dragons were Thomas the Tank Engines. Choo choo. What's that sound? It's a dragon! I saw a dragon! Yeah, it's smoke coming out the top, and he kept saying, I think I can, I think I can. Oh. Yeah, I definitely Thomas the Tank Engine's up there. I don't know who the most modded, but like, there are certain ones that like. Probably my favorite one is the Randy Savage mod for Skyrim, where it turns all the dragons into Randy Savage. What's that sound? Ooh, yeah! Uh-oh. Ah, okay, there we go. Ah, it's getting foggy again. But you know what? When I forgot to check, while we're waiting for this fog to clear. That's adrenaline. That's a charge. I only got one? Really? I did more than that. That can't be right. Wow, I really do only have one. I thought I was closer than that. I just want to get up to tier 2. I want to get that 60%. I don't have a very broad exposure to video games. Like, I know Fallout 3, New Vegas, Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 4, Morrowind. Like almost entirely my exposure to video games is Bethesda, Minecraft, Subnautica 1, Subnautica Below Zero. I haven't logged into Subnautica 2 in a while. I should check that out. It's in early access, but, you know, maybe they drop some more content. See, now I know exactly how high on the side of this building I am. Look at that. Perfect. Right there. Oh, up a little. There we go. Oh, I don't have that one yet. Oh, I didn't have that one? Interesting. Okay. Oh, look, another one. Another one. Actually, I am going to take that. I bet I can grind it up for scrap. That's what I came here for, is all this scrap. I want as much of this as I can get. Because I am going to start mass producing, I mean, massive quantities of arrows. Hey.
That was a bit of overkill. Yeah, I was actually talking earlier about the recall rune. That's not how it works. It doesn't recall your own arrows. It allows you to reclaim arrows that are shot at you by NPCs. Which is still useful, because you'll still have some arrows, but they won't be, anti-grav arrows. I made the same mistake. I thought that they were, that you reclaim your own arrows when you shoot them. Like, you have a chance to get your arrow back. Honestly, if you're not fighting a boss or like a legendary creature, you don't need the steamer arrows. Like regular iron or steel arrows is adequate. Oh, there he is. Okay. Wow, there's like surprisingly no trash over here. Pistons? Not what I'm looking for, though. Let's see if there's a fabricator inside this thing. Okay, so there is a fabricator in here. All right, perfect. Don't need that. Yeah, the skill. Sorry, I didn't see your message there. Yeah, you are correct. There is a skill. That's the recycle. Recycling. But the recall is the rune, which I was talking about earlier. Doesn't work that way. I misunderstood it.
pull that away. All right, we're gonna need these, and we're gonna need these. There we go. All right. What else can I make in here? See, it's weird that I can make the parts for the arrow, which is this pipe, but I can't make the actual arrow. Yeah, I don't disagree with that assessment. The recall rune, like, that's why I was correcting myself on what I said in the original stream, or the original video. It's a lot worse than I thought it was. I said it was niche before. It's not even niche. I mean, I could see it being, if you're an archer and you're like deep into a run. Let's see, how much do I have? I have a fair amount. And then what else do I need for the arrows? Do I even have the recipe yet? Oh, I don't have the recipe. Okay. So that's what we're doing. That's what's next. I need to get the recipe for those arrows. And I need more aluminum. I need way more aluminum. Man, for just a hair of a second, I got excited because I saw a really tall capybara tower there, and then I realized, nah, that's just a regular tower. Ooh, no, there's a temple on that island, though. And a maze. The mazes usually have chests in them. I can get a fair amount of runes out of there. Maybe I'll get a charge rune. Yeah, I could honestly, my opinion is that the recall rune should just work the way I thought it worked, where you just have a percentage chance of getting your own arrows back. That would at least make it useful to archers, because that plus recycle, like you'd have a steady flow of ammo. You'd still over time probably tend towards losing ammunition, but it would be much slower. And I think if you're willing to invest 3 skill points and the 1 slot you have on your armor for a rune into like recuperating ammo, I think you're sacrificing enough for that kind of power. Because like the main argument I could see is that, oh well, I mean that's overpowered. It's like, is it though? I mean, think about what I'm giving up. I'm giving up adrenaline on my armor. And so, yeah, I might not be constantly running out of ammunition, but I will still be hampered by the fact that I'll be constantly running out of stamina. So I'm going to have to lean on stamina recovery food. And tireless potions. Which I hate tireless potions because they only last 30 seconds. All right, where's the maze? I think it's over this way. This thing has a chest on it, doesn't it? It does.
Look at that. Corrosion, sharpness, poison, shock blast. Corrosion. You just been capybaraed. Oh, this is a tiny maze. I like the Cappy statues. I will eventually use them for decoration. Okay, I got them all. Oh. I'm going to take these as well. Because why not? Alright, back to ship. I think I'm okay here. I should be able to make it all the way to the max altitude. Yeah. See. I'm gonna have to start grinding some of these up at some point. I know I've got some of these. I just don't remember where I put them. No. Oh, we're at our height. Right, you know what? I'm just going to put it in skulls for now. Where did they go? I put the wrong thing. Alright, let's look around. Max level, no ship?
So somebody said they want to see a no ship max level. That actually sounds like a pretty cool idea. I might do that. Okay, we're stopping. The game has decided. I don't get to see anything. Look at this. I see nothing. The goggles, they do nothing. All right. I've never tried to grind up the cappy in the processor. We could try. As far as I know, the capybara head is just an inert thing. It's just an Easter egg that does nothing. But, I mean, we got time to kill. Let's see if we can get some ground chuck capybara. Would it be something that if gave you like 10 runolite or something crazy like that? Nope. Nothing. I didn't think they would let us grind up capybara. What did I get? Corrosion, that's right. That was a corrosion X. Where are my other happy heads? Well, I guess I should put them in here. Yeah, caps lock. That doesn't go in there. This goes in. Put this in here. No, I meant grinding, like grinding levels. Where are my other cappy heads? I could have sworn. Ah, there they are. There we go. All right. I'm telling you guys, like, someday, like years from now, they're going to put out some big, like, cappy hammer, and you're going to need capybara heads to upgrade those hammers. And I'm going to have a huge stack of them. I mean, like, I've already got 200. Alright. Since we got time to kill, I'm just going to hit these islands. I don't even think there's anything on this island. Maybe just like a bear or something. I can't with this sword. This is like a boss fight only sword. I can't stand it otherwise. There we go. All right.
Oh, that's why I don't have any charge runes left. I used them all. I was like, I could have sworn I had more charge runes. Man, could you imagine if you could put Echo Arrow on a hammer? So you could have an Echo Hammer? What do we got down here? Looks like a few structures. No dungeon, though. Oh, there's something here. I think there is a dungeon. I think I was just too close to see it. Oh, yeah, there's a dungeon. Yeah. Like, oh, I just critted for 3,000 twice. Like one-shotting the Grimverd Golem. I don't need any of that stuff. I don't need those either. Alright. Anything else interesting in here? Huh, another chest. Nope. Alright, moving on. You know something I noticed is that if your speed is high enough and you don't stop, you can just run right over a trap. Like with these boots on, I'll see if I can find a trap so I can show you guys. Plus one loot luck. Nah, I already got that. See that? I ran right over that trap, and I was cleared of it before the spikes came out. Trying to sneak up on me. I already have that one. Don't need those. Oh, two. Wow. Getting good pulls here. Not that I need healing. I got it. I can't believe that worked. Is this curse?
Hold on. Oh, come on, 3 hit points. Couldn't just give me the 3 points. Then we take a second swing. Trying to run down the durability on my steamer hammer. Nope. I keep hitting him for just enough damage to get him down to like single-digit HP. This is one of those scenarios where like a lesser strength potion would make a huge difference. Because then I could be one-shotting everything instead of one-shotting and then a little extra. Man, I can't believe I did it again. Okay, so that's consistent. That works. Swiftness? Yeah, that's what I need. More speed. Is that it? That's the whole level? There's no more stairs? Alright, I guess we're going up. Well, one of them got me. That's solved. I think I have found Too Fast. Oh, this is the room I started in. I need to find the exit. There it is. And of course I immediately fall into a cave because I'm going too fast. You know what? Let's check this cave real quick since we're down here. Nope. All garbage. Nothing down here. Okay. First. Ingots. Arrows. Skulls. Shiny. Oh, why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. S-H-I-N-Y. I got a book. Potions. Drinks. Something in my eye. Not here. Ah, here we go. Alright, looking for steamer islands. That's a really cool castle. It's just there's nothing interesting in it. Actually, I don't know if I've been inside that particular kind of castle. Pretty sure there's nothing interesting, but we can go check it. Yeah, I've noticed that if you can one-shot an NPC, they won't, the rest of the NPCs won't go hostile. I think it's because, like, when you hit them, they have to, like, then go, hey, everybody, attack this guy. And if you kill them before they can, you know, put out the word that, hey, we should all attack this guy, the others just won't react. Even if you do it right in front of them and they all saw you. Oh, finally. Who are the opponents? I spoke too soon. You know, I feel like I should keep that. Aww. So close. I was like, did I just get it? Oh, I didn't get it. Where are you guys coming from? Jeez. Seriously? They're like cockroaches. They're just coming out of everywhere. See, these look like green bones, but they're just regular bones. I hate that they do that. Don't make them green if they're not going to be green. Make regular bones. Uh-oh. Nothing interesting. Ow. Ugh. Don't need that. All right, back to the ship. This is the one I want, the more light blue one. Man, what is going on with my eye? Oh, I did make a second stack. Okay. I'm gonna fix this real quick. I messed it up. I think I had it like this. Yeah. This is true. And I have been advised by medical professionals to remove it, but I like it there. That's where I keep it. It's like anytime I need to know where's my eye, there it is. Pointing right at it. And I refuse to believe this anti-finger propaganda that the finger in my eye is what's causing the pain in my eye. That's just fake news from Big Eyeball. I do wear glasses. I've never worn contacts. I just can't do it. I get weirded out by putting stuff in my eye. Even stuff that's supposed to be there. Like, I don't even use eye drops if I don't have... Ah! I don't know that there's going to be any chests to check here, but... It's the first steamer island I've seen, so... Checking it. Your eyeballs move in behind your eyes where they get stuck for days. Ugh. Yeah, I couldn't. That's what I'm talking about. I saw this story where, like, this woman was having trouble seeing, so she went to the eye doctor, and he pulled, like, 20 contact lenses out from behind her eye. And once he did that, her vision was back to normal. I mean, you know, not 2020. It was whatever it was before, but... Look at this. Everything's at 700 hit points, and my hammer always does 695. Can I just please have the extra 5 points? Alright, we're down on this island. Go to the next one. I don't need to go back to the ship, though. That's where I'm going. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to check on this island. All the pressure relief from... Yeah, I can imagine that. Be like going to pee after you've been holding it for a long time. Ooh, I got one of those red lanterns. Those are rare. I didn't have the recipe for the helmet? Oh, no, I do. There we go. I already got that. Okay. I got the layout of this thing memorized. Got it. That's what I was looking for. Can't believe I got it on this island. In this tower. It's like it remembers me. Oh yeah, I remember you. Here's a hookup. For all the times I didn't hook you up before. I don't need this stone. That's dirt. I'll keep that. And a key. Nice. Well, let's go ahead and check this pit. Oh, are you stuck down there, big guy? Let me give you a hand. And it got the worm. Nice. Any glitched lights? I think a place this big would have a few. Little worm. That little worm's like a... You're a chicken! I'm a chicken hawk! Alright, nothing up here. Anything down here? Nope. Just some scraps. Alright, back to the ship. Come on. See, the aluminum's going to be my bottle cap. Or my bottleneck. Come on, let's go. There we go. Alright, we got a full stack now. Now we're cooking with fire. Now we're cooking with propane and propane accessories. I'll tell you what. See, look at this. These stack. Why don't the other ones stack? It's so annoying. Those over. Keys. Oh, this is over here. Yeah, it's like the same thing with keys. Obviously, you don't want them to stack in this slot, but like, you know, I could separate them out. It's just take. I'm taking like a whole chest for these, and then you know, probably gonna take up this one too. It's like every other like these. You're telling me that these can stack, but these can't, even though they're bigger. And this one, which is the same size as this one, can stack, but this one... Okay. Consistency. That's all I'm asking for. $42. Okay. That goes there. All right. So, we got our drip. We got our arrows. I made a bow. I forgot to tell you guys. Check this out. 17% use stamina cost reduction. 42% damage bonus based on draw strength. And plus 12 critical strike damage. Not terrible. So the last thing we need to farm runes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to go check that village. I want to see what that fourth thing is. Because I think that's armor. That's the merchant. I think that's a blacksmith. What's that other one? I bet it's a tavern. Could be. I think that's a tavern. But I'm like unsure. I haven't quite memorized them all yet. Yeah, that's a tavern. Because it's got that like veranda that's like outside with the... Okay, I don't need to go there. I can't believe I got the arrow like recipe like that quickly. I've been like ice skating uphill all week, and just all of a sudden the game's like, all right, we're just going to do you a solid. All right. Yeah, I got to go back down to the sea level. It's like the other thing I need is like, well, I mean, in addition to copper, I also need aluminum. Now, I'm going to have to research where to find, like, large, grotesque quantities of aluminum. Oh, you know what? I see something directly in front of me. Alright. Gonna need these. Really? That's it? Let me explore a little bit. I hit him on the backswing. The game is taunting me with this jump potion. Well, come on. Ooh, a legendary. Oh, I didn't have this one. Now I do. Wait, no, I don't want that. I don't want those. What's it? 2 blocks? Oh, that's nothing. Got that already. All right, back to ship. All right. They never stay evenly divided for long. All right. I honestly thought it was going to take longer to get that arrow, so I'm going to go back down to sea level and resume my search for the capybara merchant, because it's quickly becoming the only thing I need to fully convert this guy over to an archer build. I do have steel arrows. All right. Well, I can make a lot. I'm probably I'm gonna main steel arrows and just switch to the steamer arrows for bosses. I got over 3 stacks. That's enough.
Yeah, so I just need the perfect shadow echo rune. Which on my other game, or my other save, I was only able to make one because I have over 500 hours into it on just that one save. And I had enough, but I mean this one, I'm less than half that. Trying to multitask here and like I'm not even looking at the screen. I might have gone right past the capybara merchant right now and didn't see him. Can I thread the needle? Yes, I can. Oh, this is the most boring part. There's got to be another way to farm. I mean, I guess I could go back to doing... No, I hated that. Oh. Well, I see a gem, and I see monolith, so we're stopping. Let's check over here, see what kind of bonus we're getting. Watch it be speed. It's speed. I called it. All right. Where's the end? Whoa. Where's the ant? A couple of times I found just like ant chunks floating in the water. Like, why did they walk into the water? Down here? No. Skeletons. I don't see the int. I guess one didn't spawn. Because I mean, even if he jumped into the water, we'd see like logs and mushrooms and stuff floating in the water. We're gonna be junk. Oh no, we actually got some good stuff this time. This guy reads as hostile? Really? They don't usually attack unless you attack them first. Yep. There's no end. Alright. Moving right along then. Where are you, Cappy?
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. Where are you, little cappies? I can't help but think of Sierra Petrova from Nuka World. She's looking for little cappies too. Cappy is the name of the mascot for Nuka Cola. We'll just stay at 24. I'm just going to jump back up again anyway when I come across another ship, so we'll just stay right here. Alright, we'll stay up here. Like, no matter how high I get, like, the islands just keep getting taller. Nothing interesting. Have that everyone's... Oh, they got... That's an old message. Missing it normally on Undead Island. Oh. What's going on here? Oh, this is one of those abandoned villages. It just didn't load in properly. Uh-oh. Oh, loading another island. I am going to stop here ever so briefly to use the restroom. We have a little intermission here. Let's all go to the kitchen to make ourselves a snack. All right, I'm back. Ooh, look at that green water. Sun is up. You see any Cappy Islands on the horizon? Negative. All right. Let us carry on. I'm drifting back towards the center. But maybe I should put the music for the game like on a separate, because sometimes it cuts out and it just stops. Ah, God, stupid fog.
All right, well, I'll go over here and see if there's some runalites in these ruins. Sometimes the music just stops playing in the game, and if I put it on like a media player or something, and just put it on a loop, it'll just play and play and play, and it'll never stop. All right. All right. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I got to put this stuff away. There we go. All right. I don't understand why they felt the need to put this ladder here. Like you couldn't just teleport back to your ship. Like they took the fun away. I'm gonna do this to get out. That's more fun. Ready. Shut up. One. There was one runalite in this whole place. I think I got all of these. Let me see how I'm doing on those. I'm pretty sure that I'm close to having all the green ones. Yeah, I'm only missing 2. I don't know which 2 I'm missing, though. Maybe I'm missing the one that's vertical like this with the edges like this. That's probably what goes here. But then what goes over here? I'm probably missing the one of these that goes sideways over here. Because I got the 2 versions of this one. I don't have the other version of this one. So I know what I'm missing now, at least. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I don't have the vertical one of these. That's what I'm missing. Got it. All right. And then... So I'm just missing... I guess the other one of these, right? Yeah, it's got to be the one that looks like this. But I don't know if that block is here. The word is brave. He bravely dove into my hammer. Frog ball! Alright, fog's gone. Let's go back to the ship. You know what? I'm right here. I might as well check these guys for runolite. It'll be quick. It'll be easy. Maybe I'll get that last bogwood block that I need. I don't know if I get to use that. That's nice. All right. I'm going down this way. This guy doing his best Blair Witch impression. They look at the wall so you can't see the purple eyes. It's like it works. It's like a form of stealth. Stupid skulls. They have this wibbly wobbly way of moving. It's like it makes it harder to hit them. Ah, gotcha. Didn't give me that time. Really? None? Y'all couldn't throw me one runelite. I don't need those right now. Wow, okay. You would do me dirty like that. Well, at least there's an ant over here. Nope. Might as well take it. All right. There we go. We got some runelite here. There's another one. Yeah, I think I got everything here. Oh my god, go away. All right. No, I know which one I'm missing. I don't need to keep grabbing those. That's a capybara island. Almost didn't recognize it because the only structure it's got is a little maze on there. And it's got the... It's got the monolith on there too. There definitely won't be an ant on this one. You never find ants on capybara islands.
Yeah. Ooh. Damage bonus. But I think if you use the same if you use the same map seed, some things will change, but some things will remain the same, and I'm hoping one of the things that will remain the same is the Capybara Merchant. Maybe they'll make the Capybara Merchant easier to find. I mean, the reason they made it difficult is because they don't want us to have access to like 5 of them. Because, I mean, think about it. That's 15,000 gold. Especially once we get teleporters. We can just teleport from merchant to merchant selling all our stuff. But it'll be the last time. At least until 1.0. I want to add some more color to this thing. I think I might want to add some black on here. Just, it feels unfinished, you know? Like the Iron Man Mark II. Like, yeah, it looks cool, but how about some paint? The red helps, but it's not enough. I don't know, I have to think about it. I've never seen one of those just out in the water before. I mean, it's probably on an island that's just the whole island is underwater. It's just weird to see it just isolated like that. Plus, we'll also have the localizer, and based on what I've heard from how it works, we should be able to. Because I didn't, when I made the video about the sneak peek, I did not read the actual Steam post. I just watched the video, and so apparently in the Steam post it says that you get these cassettes that you put into the localizer. And I guess the cassette says what it's pointing to, and the localizer points in the direction. So hopefully there's a cassette for the localizer that points to the Cappy Merchant. Doo-doo-doo. Be nice if every once in a while we could find like, I mean, I guess we are, but like they're not. Like that last Cappy Island was, like there was nothing on it. I only got a Cappy head. But that's useless. You know what? I should. I might grind up some of those upgrade stations. I don't need 41 of them. I'll probably keep like 2 or 3. Stone goes here. Yeah, this is getting cumbersome. Skulls. There we go. Nothing interesting here. Moving right along. I suppose I could check this guy out. Might have something useful. Probably not, but... Ah. Right in the fire. Nope. I'll take your sword, though. Haha, trophy. Oh. Right, I'm getting tired of this. I want to go kill something. I'm going to see if I can find a golem or a steamer colossus or something. I do see the blue gem. I'm ignoring it. Okay. Jungle biomes. Maybe we get a golem. Let's see, what do we need for the golem? We're going to do that. We're going to do one of these. Because I really want to raffle stomp this thing. I want to, and then we do one of these as well, yeah. What do we got on here? 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 140 seconds. Yeah, that's enough. I don't see any golems nearby. Like I said, it'll be 10k past Cappy. Yeah, that's hilarious. No, I'm sure it'll be easier than that. I'm sure they'll probably be with the same rarity as like steamer keys. Maybe there'll be like some way to farm them. Oh, I don't want to do that. There's maybe in that one. There could be a Mortivar Lord over there. Oh, we got some jungle over here. See if we can find us a golem. Come on, there's got to be something around here somewhere. No. No. Dream. Or maybe a Colossus around here. Colossus would be great. Maybe get a legendary Colossus, have like a real fight. Instead of little baby fight. With little baby Colossus. It's like being punched by little baby kitten with tiny marshmallow boxing glove. Actually, I don't think I've ever fought a legendary Colossus, even on my other save. Which, I mean, I would wreck one, but on this save, it might be a bit of a tussle for me. Oh, now there's fog. Are you kidding me? All right. We're gonna slow down. Let stuff load. Come on. Game is trolling me. All right, I'm gonna go to this island. Hopefully, there's a king down there. I don't know if there's even a dungeon on it. It has a dungeon. Oh, I guess we're going. Alright, nothing there.
At least the Mortivar Lords are a little bit stronger at higher altitude. One hit point. He got down to one hit point. Those are the scenarios where I'm like, man, I wish I had poison on my sword. What? Excuse me. Oh, I got the Executioner's Axe. I didn't have that. I got the full set now. That's something. I got something I didn't have before. Don't need those. Oh, wait. Almost missed that gold key. All these false thrones. Rats. Nothing but rats. Whoa, that's a lot of rats. What on earth? It's like hundreds of rats. That's got to be on another island beneath this one. They're like super far away. Okay, this island is clean. There's nothing left but rats. And I'm not about to go digging. Let's try this one. No, that's just a mine. There's not going to be Mortivar Lord on that one. Maybe this one? That's probably what I saw that was full of rats. Well, I see a gem over here. That's something. Ooh, an elite. Underwhelming. Elite trash is still trash.
don't see any... Wait. I think that one's sitting down. I think that's a Mortar of our Lord. Maybe. Let me get closer. Yeah, I know they're red, but from far away, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between red and orange. Yeah, no, I don't see any red ones. No, it must have just been one of those guys sitting on the floor. Get rid of this stuff. Don't need it. Any other islands nearby I can check? Not really. Alright, back to the ship. Keep searching. That one's got a dungeon. It's got a tower on it. 2 towers. And we know Mortar of our Lords love their towers. Alright. Let me do a quick inventory dump here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it over here. Put that there. And we'll put, where is it? There it is. Put that there. Put that here. Put this in here. There we go. Actually, I don't like that. There we go. Now I can see it. Now it looks cool. Alright. Put away these arrows. I'm going to find someplace else to display this pipe. Wait. I already did check those. I wanted to go over there to that one. That's right. The life scan is one of those things that it's like you never need it until you need it, then you really need it. Yeah, the Batleth. The weapon of which you speak is the Klingon Batleth, a most honorable and noble weapon. True Klingon warriors wield it in a glorious battle.
I guess we'll check this island here real quick. Really? There's nothing? Okay. Seeing some jungle stuff over here. I see a big sword. That's a good sign. Maybe there's a golem over this way or something. Come on, game. Give me something to kill. Oh. A lot of stuff in this one. Check here real quick. Nope. That's just a mine shaft. You know what? The Klingon opera. Oh, whoop. There we go. We found a Colossus. Okay. Just took a second to load in. It's body time. Got everything? Okay, we got it. Well, let me grab one more thing here. I don't have any. Okay. Do I have the recipe? No.
I don't have the recipe for Forest Rite Feast yet. All right, I'm going to have to do this then. No, I was saying party time, but like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's party time. Get on the chopper. $120, $150. Oh, but I don't have the ingredients for that one. All right, $120 it is. What is that? 120 over 30? It's 4 HP per second. That's pretty good. Yeah, adventure time. I actually prefer flapjack. Adventure! And knuckles. Oh, look at him. They come in pairs. How quaint. Oh, and he's an elite. Nice. A nice little aperitif before the main course. Get ourselves a rune and a shield recipe that I don't think I have yet. I do not. Well, I got it now. All right. Let's do this. Ho, ho, ho. That's how you do it. Oh, that wasn't even fair. This is my candy wife. You kind of figure at some point that candy's gonna like be like crawling. So candy wife will be just like crawling with ants and flies and stuff. I left candy wife out in the sun and now she's covered in bugs. Oh, wait. I want to get all this stuff. All right. Let's get back to the ship. How's Sludgy going? Stupid. Man, it's been so long since I've seen that show. I kind of want to go and rewatch it now. There we go. We got the shinnies. Got the rune. Do I have a spot for recipes over here? Unless armor sets. Here we go. I knew I had a spot over here. All right. That was a pretty good showing. All things considered. Just pop one of these real quick. Top it off. And, see what time is it now? Yeah, it's a bit after 9. So, I think I'm going to call it here. No, I don't want to put these here. I want to put these up here. And we'll put these down here so that I can put this stuff up here. Actually, no. These should go down in the toolbox. What am I doing? These are tools. They go in the toolbox. Put this guy over here. And put that away. And don't worry, I was recording, so I got it on time. I'm gonna go back and count them. I don't even remember. I don't even know how much damage I did on that one swing. It had to have been at least 3,000. I'm gonna go back and check it. If it's 3,000, then it's a personal best. No, I one time did a hit for a little bit over 4,000. But it's like my second best hit ever. Anyway, it is now pitch black outside my ship. So I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you all for joining me this evening.
Thanks for checking out my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all on Friday. Bye.